How's it guys, my name's Davim and today I want to take a quick look at the Bungie's announcements regarding the changes to weapons. And then also a quick one that the new weapons that they're kind of teasing us with, building hype on, as the Taken King is coming around the corner. Um, so I want to just let you guys know what I feel, how I feel, my thoughts on what the whole changes to these weapons are gonna do for the game, I think, or at least for the game for me. Um, I think let's start off auto rifles. Apparently, Bungie said that they want to bring the auto rifle back into a weapon that's more of a impact weapon, something that we can use in PvP, PvE. They want to increase the base damage. They want to make it stronger. Um, they want to look at it to be a close to medium range type weapon. They're going to change a little bit of the stability, the base stability, stuff like that. But I can't see that being a major change. And they're going to look at boosting the damage by 10% against IA combatants. Um, all in all, I think this is a good thing. I think I basically either run with a hand cannon or a scout rifle. It's not often that I do use an auto rifle purely because of the low impact. So if they're going to increase that, maybe yes, I can look at a third option of a weapon that primary weapon that I'm gonna run with. They're gonna look at some minor changes to the pulse rifle. Currently, Bungie reckons pulse rifle's good, it's strong enough, but there are some tweaks that they want to make. They are going to reduce the base damage of a medium rate of fire pulse rifle by 2.5%. PvP burst to kill, all precision hits is 2 or 3 depending on the victim's armor status. So they're gonna change that a bit with the reduce on base damage. Small reduction in base stability, so making harder and requiring more control to get those precision shots. And then they're going to increase the magazine size on all base inventory stats. I think magazine increase is going to be a good thing. Pulse rifles aren't that bad to play with. The only problem is you do have to change magazines often. So unless I think you got a bad juju, I think then it's not so bad. But even then, you got to change mags quite often. So I think increasing that's going to make it a little bit better to use. But yeah, all in all, no major changes in the pulse rifle. The scout rifles, Bungie reckons they've got their sweet spot currently. They're pretty much nail on the head with the scout rifles, but they are looking at doing 1 or 2 minor changes. Increased base damage for medium to high rate scout rifles. Increased magazine size on all base inventory stats. That's going to be a good thing. I think my Hawk Moon has about, I think it's a 13 clip magazine, and I've got scout rifles that are 10, 11, 12 rounds in a magazine. So I think that's kind of fair. Fast firing outside of aim down sights will be less accurate. So pretty much reduce the final accuracy when firing from the hip, making it, if you want to shoot properly, you want to get a good shot in, more precision shots, use your sights. And then they're going to do a boost damage by 5% against AI combatants. I think all in all, the changes Bungie's looking at here on the scout rifle are good. They're gonna benefit us, especially the guys who use the scout rifles as a primary weapon a lot of the times. Yeah, hand cannons. Okay, this is where all the big changes come. This is, I think, where a lot of people have got upset about the changes. Are these changes good? Are they bad? Um, are they good for the game, or are they good for the players? You know, how is that affecting it? Whether it's a good or bad thing for which side, which party. Um, Start off the damage, fall off closer to players to limit the long range lethality, making a hand cannon and not a sniper rifle in essence. Small reduction in aim down sight accuracy, targeted to making long shot range snap shooting less reliable. Again, you know, it's a hand cannon, it's not a sniper rifle. I can't see that this being a big problem. Reduce final accuracy when firing from the hip. You know, more of a realistic type of thing. You know, this is it's a hand cannon. It's not a you know, it's a powerful machine weapon. You know, firing from the hip, if you're not aiming, it's gonna be a little bit less accurate. They're gonna reduce the magazine size. Again, like I said, with the scout rifles, some magazines on the scout rifles are less than the hand cannons, which I don't think is 100% fair. And then they're going to reduce base optics, so the zoom of all hand cannons. So aim down sight now grants width in favor of depth. So you're not going to you're not going to be able to zoom in as much as if you got a scout rifle with a scope on, or a sniper rifle with a scope on. So again, I think these are fair changes. I can't see them being, you know, it's not like Bungie's saying, well, we're gonna destroy the hand cannons in totality. Some of the changes to specific weapons, the hand cannons, the last word, they're gonna make some changes to. They're gonna reduce the range stat to 10, which was 20. They're gonna reduce the stability from 30 to 20. So they're knocking off a third on stability, and they're knocking the range down by half, making it a hand cannon and not a sniper rifle, I say. And yeah, I run with the last word. I do enjoy the damage and the range that it has, but I think it's more fair. Reduce effective range while in ADS, your aim down sights. Again, these are hand cannons. They're not sniper rifles. They're not scout rifles. They don't have scopes on them for a specific reason. You know, you don't want to be able to use it that way. I think it's just more fair game kind of thing. They're gonna do an increase accuracy and precision damage aim assist scale when firing from the hip. Get 3 coffins ready perk. And then they're gonna fix a bug with the hip fire damage bonus applying incorrectly. The Thorn. Now this is a big one. There are a lot of Thorn players in PvE that have gone off and sounded very upset about this, and you know, they're destroying the Thorn. Unfortunately, at the moment, I haven't had the use of the Thorn. I'm getting close. Shortly after this YouTube video, I should hopefully, within the next day or two, have my Thorn. So I'm going to hold a lot of my judgment on this. Until I've got mine, you know, then maybe I will get grumpy with everybody else and say, well, how can you destroy the Thorn? You know, it's so cool and this, that, and the next thing. But I'm only going to have a limited time to use it, so in its current state. Some of the stuff that they're changing, they're going to reduce the base damage of the Thorn's mark of the Devourer, so the damage over time. They're going to make it a third of what it currently is. So it currently runs at 7 damage over time, and they're going to change it to about 2, I think it is, making it a little bit fair for the guy getting hit by the Thorn, that, you know, you are able to get away a little bit easier. And this is going to be done for both PvE and PvP. they're also going to allow the dot to stack up to 5 times across multiple landed projectiles. So if you landing the shots, you're going to get the the extra bonus kind of thing on that one. And this is a net buff for the Thorns DOT, but reduces the lethality of the weapon in PvP. From my thoughts and my views and listening to the guys out there, it sounds like they want you to bring the Thorn more into PvE as well. So not just use the Thorn when you're going into Trials of Osiris or Iron Banner or Crucible, but to actually take it along with a PvE, whether it's the prison or a raid or a strikes or whatever mission that you're doing when the Taken King comes up. So I think maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they're trying to make it more of a dual purpose type hand cannon. I think I'm gonna have to wait and see until I get mine, and then we can work out whether I was right or wrong on this one. The Hawkmoon. Okay, this is PlayStation exclusive, so the Xbox guys haven't even got a chance to use this, and they're gonna make some changes. Is it a good or bad thing for the PlayStation youth? I've got a Hawkmoon. I run with that in Crucible all the time. It is a massive powerhouse machine to use in Crucible, and I think the changes are gonna be good. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I do enjoy my Hawkmoon. Like I said, it's something I do have. So the changes they're gonna do is they're gonna add a stack limit to Luck in the Chamber and holding aces, so that only 2 of the bonus perks will ever stack up on 1 round. Yeah, I think that's, again, it's making it fair. This shouldn't prevent the Hawkmoon from this should prevent the Hawkmoon from one hit killing full health players in PvP. I've done it, been there. One shot guys in the head, the guy's full armor, and it's just one of those lucky things. Again, as much as it's the same on the Thorn with the damage over time, I think it's just making the weapon fair. Add 2 rounds to the Hawkmoon's magazine while holding aces is unlocked. Okay, but now how does that work against the whole thing of they reducing the hand cannon magazines? Okay, so we're going to reduce the hand magazine size, but we're adding rounds. Okay, not sure how that one's going to work. Luck in the Chamber damage bonus reduces by 3%. Not a massive number, that. So I can't see it being altogether destroying the weapon. Shotguns. Alright, shotguns. We all know everyone runs around with a shotgun that they've reforged to an absolute medium range sniper cannon. Maybe they're going to make this more of a shotgun like the way it's meant to work, rather than handheld cannon kind of thing. Shotgun perks that enhance lethality at range should be less effective when combined with a high initial range stat. So shot package accuracy buff by 30%. That is a big change. Rangefinder adds a 5% base range increase on ADS. It was 20%. That's a 15% difference. That is big as well. It's making a shotgun close quarter combat. It's not a there are a lot of weapons out there that seem to be more sniper rifles than what they're actually meant to be used for. Reduce precision damage multiplier on shotguns by 10%. Okay, and then they're going to reduce damage against AI combatants by 10%. I don't know if I'm going to be that happy about that. I do love running with my shotguns in PvE. 10% though, not a massive problem. Alright, fusion rifle. Oh man, I don't know. I've never been a fan of the fusion rifle as a weapon. I find it too slow to charge. I find it just too unstable. Shoots everywhere. Not a big fan of this. So I'm just gonna go through the changes here. Slow charging, high impact fusion rifles have decreased range values. Okay, so it makes it more difficult to max out range for these weapons. Projectile speeds for fusion rifle is slightly reduced. Emphasizes the need to lead a target outside medium range. Improve accuracy for short range fusion rifles and reduce accuracy on long range. Pretty much they're trying to make this a medium range weapon. High power, so maybe a little bit longer distance than what a shotgun can do, but not as far as maybe a scout rifle or sniper rifle. Okay, sniper rifle. Some more big changes here. Final round perks gonna be affected. No more you're gonna hear some guy in PvE or trials emptying all his magazine but one into the ground before he actually has aimed down his sight. It's gonna make the guys use sniper rifles more, more skill than just using a perk in PvP. And I think this might piss off a lot of people. Yeah. So okay. So Bungie's changes. Final round on sniper rifle buffs precision damage only, not base damage. This change only affects the perk when combined with sniper rifle. Okay, they're changing the final round perk specifically when combined to a sniper rifle. They're going to make some changes to some of the weapons, the sniper weapons. The icebreaker. I don't know. I don't know. I run with the icebreaker all the time. I find this to be one of the best sniper rifles. It's just awesome. It's got the damage. It's got the stability. It's got slow regenerating ammo, which is fantastic. Bungie says they're going to increase weapon handle speed for faster time to aim, ready, and stow. And they're going to adjust the sights to fix overlap parallax issues while aimed. They're now going to increase time decay on the master to 8 seconds. So the master perk is the regeneration of ammo. It's currently 5 seconds. They're adding 3 seconds. Why? I don't understand this. Like, really, why would they want to change this? Again, I'm gonna have to wait to see. If I have to wait 3 more seconds, sometimes yes, it can be a pain. Are they gonna allow me to pick up ammo for it then? I'm not sure. They're also going to add an additional 20% precision damage bonus while the master is active. Not a bad thing, that's always good to do a little bit extra damage. The next weapon is the Black Hammer. So pretty much what Bungie's doing is they're saying no more infinite ammo. Sadly, I haven't got this yet. Playing last night, one of my fire team guys on Crota's End raid managed to pick one up. So he's got a month or so to play with it before he loses that perk. So I'm not sure about this. Okay, what they're going to do is they increase the ammo inventory to 18 rounds. I think it's currently 13. And then the white nail perk now pulls ammo from your inventory. Okay, so you're not reloading. Critical shot takes the ammo that you already got, puts it into your into your magazine, rather than just infinitely doing that, making it a little bit fair. Um, rocket launchers, okay, here comes the good, the bad, and the damn ugly. Bungie changes slightly increase the base blast radius. This is good. Grenades and horseshoes, proximity detonation reduced. Bad, maybe, maybe not. Maybe make it a little bit more accurate with your fire. You know, don't just randomly shoot in a general direction. And now for the ugly, the Gjallarhorn. Or is it an ugly change? Maybe not a bad thing. Sadly, this is missing from my inventory. So I haven't had the joy of absolutely demolishing bosses in PvE to see the full extent of this, the use of this weapon. So pretty much what they're going to do is they're going to reduce the damage of the Wolfpack round. What does that mean? They haven't given us an amount of what they're going to reduce it by. It could be a 3% reduction, it could be a 10%. Again, I think when Bungie releases more news for us, then yes, maybe we will see. The next, yeah, I think that's it. Hey, that's the changes that they're looking at on the weapons before for current gear in before the Taken King. Obviously, we're waiting to see what are these changes are going to be like. I see change as a good thing. You know, maybe these are going to make a lot of people upset. Maybe you're going to use the Thorn later on and find, hey, it's not as bad as everybody says it is. You know, the changes in that. They've enjoyed the perks. The people that have had these, the Galleys, the Last Words, the Hawk Moons, the Black Hammer, the Icebreakers, they've enjoyed the perks. They've had the power. They've had the fun. Maybe the changes are going to be, listen guys, we got cooler weapons coming out. We're trying to get you to maybe use a cooler weapon on the next section on the DLC. Personally, I see a bunch of these changes coming for the Taken King. Not big changes, not scary things. Bungie did release this week, in their weekly updates, a insight and a look at some of the weapons that they're bringing out for the Taken King. I had a look at these. Man, oh man, are these some nice looking weapons. I've watched some of the guys in some of the video clips on YouTube with running the new PvP type games for Taken King, running with the new weapons. They look hot. They look intense. I don't know what the perks are. I don't know how they feel, how they shoot. A lot of it's just been looking at it, seeing it. You know, they've brought out you know, these images and these shots of Guardians shooting with new hand cannons and with rocket launchers and scout rifles and sniper rifles, and these are looking fantastic. So maybe the changes that they're doing to our current weapons are to say, listen guys, those weapons were cool, but we've got cooler weapons coming. You know, some of the stuff they in the update, they said here, there will be more choices than ever to arm yourself in the tower. They're bringing out factions that you will be able to get specific weapons at specific factions. So they will have their own guns. Classes will have their own guns. If you're a hunter or a warlock or a titan, they're saying we're gonna get a specific weapon for a titan, a specific weapon for a hunter or a warlock. That is freaking amazing. more quests will lead you directly to specific guns. Um, does that mean you're not gonna get a playing the game for 8 odd months, like I have at the moment, and while I'm still waiting for that galley to drop, um, or is it like, okay, you want a cool weapon? Here's an intense quest, similar to like what the Thorn was. The guys who got the Thorn, that's why I think they're so grumpy on it. The time it took you to get that Thorn weapon is intense. It's hell of enjoyable, but it's still intense. Um, but doing a quest to get a weapon, that's amazing. I think that's awesome. I think um, having a drop is easy every time you wait the end of a PvP, PvE, raid, strike, daily mission, weekly mission, heroics, nightfalls, and you're hoping, oh, I hope this weapon's going to drop for me. Never does, you know. I think having the quest for a specific weapon is going to be awesome. You know, I'm going to work my ass off and I'm going to get this weapon. That's going to be amazing. They reckon even the gunsmith will have a new way to include you in his enterprise. What does that mean? Is this taking me to if I do things for him, he gives me weapons, quest type things? Again, going back to the quest, is this you trade weapons with him? The more you do it, the more you get back from him at discount rate. You know, a lot of questions around that comment. And then they'll say we'll inspect all of that as well before you earn the means to equip yourself to meet a rising threat. So now I'm going to be involved with the gunsmith. I'm going to make a business type transaction with him so that I can get a weapon, or that I can be equipped with something that allows me access into a new type of gameplay or a new PvE type gameplay, you know. So that's making me work to get into that. I think that's going to be awesome. I think being able to run something like that will be absolutely amazing. Giving us the chance to you know, work to get our rewards. Yeah, I think I'm excited. I think that's going to be something that I'm looking forward to. Not just the new storyline, not just the new weapons, but the new quests, the new ways and means of getting new weapons. I think Bungie's hopefully going to make this something that makes us put in the hours, not just because we need to slog out and get something, but because when we slog it out, we're going to get an awesome reward. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing. I think with the changes of the old weapons, I think let's try them out. Let's see what these changes are going to do. How bad is the galley going to be? Is it going to take a little bit longer to take out a boss, rather than watching 3 guys just empty 6 rounds of galleys into a boss and he's dead in 30 seconds kind of thing? Is it going to make you work for a full minute, you know? Is it going to make the gameplay harder in a way that it makes you not just run in, blow the crap out of everything, game over? You know, where's the strategy? I think maybe Bungie's saying, here we go, guys, this is going to be what the strategy is about. You're not just going to blow stuff up. You're going to blow stuff up and then make a plan to sort it out so you can blow it up, you know, over time, kind of thing. So I think let's see what happens before we lose our minds on these changes. The waiting to see how we're going to lose our minds on the new weapon, I think that hype is just going to get bigger and bigger every day as we wait for the Taken King to drop. So as we wait for September coming around, it's just going to be more and more of awesome things, I think. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. That's how I'm feeling on the weapon changes, the um, what's happening with the Taken King, where we're going with the game Destiny, weapon wise. Um, I thank you for watching this. I thank you for listening to my thoughts and ramblings. Um, don't forget, guys. Please rate. Feel free to comment. I want to know your guys' comments. How you feel about the changes? What do you think um, of what I think? And also, guys, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all in Destiny. Have a fantastic day.